welcome back to another video. This is Africa Football Connect and I am your host Sam, and we are talking transfer news. Where is Thiago going after the Champions League is finished? It was an interesting night yesterday. If you really have an idea of what was happening, I did a video yesterday that I was giving you every update that was happening as the game was being played. So it was an amazing time and amazing night for players like Thiago, or the Thiago from both sides, the defender and also the striker. So please, before we go anywhere far, I would like you guys to do us a favor by clicking the subscribe button, clicking the like button, and sharing this video with other people so that they can never miss out on the daily transfers that are happening today. So there are a lot of things to cover today, and like I'm saying, where is Thiago going? So the rumors that we had was that Liverpool were interested in they're interested in getting Thiago. They were saying that personal deals with the player were already complete, and Liverpool are just left to just finish up the talks with Bayern Munich and get the player. But in some time now, we've heard some rumors that have been coming from the Arsenal side and other guys talking about that Arsenal are interested in the pursuit, and also Manchester City are interested in the pursuit of the same player, Thiago. So we wait to hear what is happening, but it's believed that at the moment Thiago and Liverpool are the dream signing that is about to happen. The dream signing of Liverpool is about to happen. So we have too many questions asking what is going to happen, and we are going to cover it all as we move on and we look at the things. But also we can move on to Thiago Silva, the PSG centre back. The player was also on fire yesterday. He was just amazing yesterday. If you did watch his game yesterday, you actually be impressed with what he did. He played very well and he didn't disappoint. So also he's being linked with the move to Chelsea, and things are happening right now. We'll give you the latest update on whatever that is happening and how the things are moving on. And also we have other situation to cover. Also we'll give you the person who's lining up to replace Antonio Conte, as they are saying that he might be leaving Inter Milan today. He might be leaving in Inter Milan anytime this week, and they're already looking for a replacement for him. So there are some lining up. They have some replacement set already. All of them will mention them and we'll hear whatever you think. So there are a lot of things to cover, and I hope guys you'll be able to watch the whole thing to the end and you give your full view. So this is and let's go. So like I'm saying, we are back. Let me show you the information we have. So Transfers News Live is saying this today in the morning. This was not yesterday. They're saying that done deal Jack Rodick and Philip Galik have both signed a 1-year contract with Sheffield. So these are the players who have been there, and I think that the players the captain, so they're continuing that. So this is one of the shocker information that came up yesterday. They were saying that FC Barcelona president candidate Jordi Fernández claims that he has held talks for the representatives of Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp. So it seems like Barcelona, they're already looking at the time after the current manager who's right now at Barcelona, who is Ronald Koeman. They're already looking at life after him, and they're looking for replacement for him by looking at Jurgen Klopp. Like I was telling people, and also what I was saying by Gini Wijnaldum, that if Gini Wijnaldum joins Barcelona, he's not even sure that he's going to spend a full term with Barcelona, with the manager who wants him at Barcelona. He might be replaced, and he will have the same Coutinho situation that the people were dealing with just last season. Because Barcelona, we all know that they never keep their players. But also we know that Jurgen Klopp has a current contract with Liverpool that is going to last until 2024. But he's saying that this will be the last contract he will do with the Merseyside club. So we are sure that exactly at 2024 Liverpool boss will be leaving Liverpool. And maybe he said that after he leaves Liverpool, he's going to take a 1-year break and he's going to see if he's going to be missing football. But if he doesn't miss football, then that's it. He's moving on from the world of football. But that's the issue that we have, and that's the story we have at the moment. Barcelona are already looking to replace Ronald Koeman. He just joined, I think, 3 days or last week. So it's really crazy. We'll wait and see what happens. But that's the situation we have at the moment, and we'll keep you updated with anything that will be changing, because all the things are happening as fast as we can even control them. So we have to try to look at everything that is happening, and we'll give you everything that is happening exactly as it happens. So we have to wait and see what happens. But that's the situation we have at the moment. Let me see if there's anything to talk about from the deal or from the situation. So he is incredibly telling us that he has started campaigning good luck come 2021. No, he's already campaigning because he's taking over. I don't think it's because he wants to get the coach right now. He knows that Liverpool cannot leave their manager in 2024. Only after 2024 is finished, because Jurgen Klopp still has a lot of work to do with Liverpool, and he signed a contract to prove it. So the news that I was talking about, Marcel Allegri is being lined up to be replacement for Antonio Conte at Inter Milan, sources Diala to Sport. So like I was talking about it, Allegri, yeah, is it yesterday or last week I talked about Conte leaving Inter Milan. You remember I did show you that there was an agreement between the club and Conte that they felt like he had to be the one who leaves. So it seems like they are moving on to the next stage. They are already looking for the replacement for him, and they're saying that Allegri might be the man who might actually come and take over the situation and actually replace Antonio Conte. So that's the situation we have at the moment. We don't know how the situation will move on, but that's what they're saying, that Allegri might be the one who's taking over after Conte leave Inter Milan this summer. So let's tell me what you think on the comments below. I want to hear the Inter Milan fans. What do you think? Do you think this is a good signing that you're about to do in the manager? He has won a couple of trophies with the Juventus, and I think he can be a good man for you guys, but we have to wait and see what happens and what the situation will be calling. But that's the situation we have at hand right now. Let me see that we cover other information, because we have a lot of things to cover in the less time than we have. So that's the situation. We want to hear what happens. So Paul Pogba is staying at Manchester United according to his agent Mario Roelia. So this is Daily Mail confirming that. Remember, Paul Pogba and Manchester United, they haven't signed a contract there, so they are actually in the conversation to actually sign a new contract for Paul Pogba. But the agent is confirming that Paul Pogba is actually going nowhere. He's actually staying at Manchester United because of the new partnership between Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes. So it seems like the fans, United fans, will actually be happy with this. Let me hear what this guy is saying. Makeda Antodi saying that I'm a United fan, but this is too. This is a fact. Staying because he wants to, but not bidding for him as well. So as far as it concerns, Pogba is enjoying his past glory. So exactly, you might talk whatever you say, but we know Pogba is a good player. That we cannot deny. He has been an amazing, good player for you guys, even though he picked up some knocks and sometimes there was some situation with Jose Mourinho, and we have to understand that that's the situation around. But as you hear, it's been confirmed that he's going nowhere and he's going to remain at the club for the upcoming seasons, and he'll be with the club until anything. But at the moment, there's no any club that is interested in, which has not been mentioned, but there's no club that is interested in him. So I think he has no choice but to stay. Olympic has signed an ex-Flamengo star Rafinha on a free transfer. Congratulations to both sides. We'll wait to see what happens. So 11 hours ago, they were saying that Chelsea Football Club are convinced that Thiago Silva will join them this summer on a free transfer. The PSG defender will give his answer in the next few days. That's what was believed yesterday. So we have to wait and see what happens after that. And that's what we stand to hear. Let's hear what happens so that we can actually understand what's the next step. But that's what is happening at the moment, guys. So we'll wait and see what happens. But at the moment, what we know that there's not any club that is fighting for Thiago, and the PSG are saying nothing in keeping the player. But that's what we are hearing right now. Thiago and Chelsea might be the next thing that might happen. Thiago Silva. So PSG, we did see him yesterday against Bayern Munich, and I have to tell you, he's one of the key players who made sure that Bayern Munich could not have that free scoring thing that they always do each and every day. So we have to wait and see what happens next. But that's the situation we have at the moment, that Thiago and Chelsea are continuing, and we'll keep you updated as everything develops or whatever that will change in the story. But at the moment, like I just told you, Thiago is going nowhere and he will remain at Chelsea for the next season. We will have to wait and see what happens. Sorry guys, I'm being disturbed by this kid this side, but that's what is happening. So Thiago is going, like we just said, he's going to Chelsea and he's going to be very good. Imagine if they are going to be playing a defense of 3 people, him in the center and controlling those guys, it will be an amazing thing. So he was amazing, guys. You did watch the game. I was really impressed. I think he was one of the stand-up stars for PSG yesterday. Him and the Marquinhos, they were the stand-up stars. They really played very, very well. They did impress a lot of people. So that's the situation that is happening, right? So we have to see what happens. But at the moment, what we believe to be said is that Thiago might be going to Chelsea. Let me see if there's another information that has changed from the situation, because there's actually another news that was sent today concerning Thiago as well. So it's actually 2 hours ago. Chelsea are closing in to finalize a 1-year deal for the UEFA Champions League finalist Thiago Silva. The Brazilian centre back is now a free agent and is reportedly chosen to move to Stamford Bridge after 8 years with PSG. So it seems like this is something that is happening with the actual agreement with the player. He thinks that he can actually enjoy his time at Tottenham. So it seems like 1-year contract is something that is next in the Chelsea's list. So that's what is about to happen. We have to wait and see what happens. And this will be very good news for the Chelsea people, because if you get a player like Thiago commanding on the defense side, it will actually help you a lot on your movement of wherever you are going next. So that's the situation at the end. In 2 hours ago, Chelsea are already in their moves and they're talking, finalizing the deal so that they can get the player that they want, which I can actually say that he's actually one of the best, and they actually provide a lot for the Chelsea club. So we have to wait and see what happens, but that's the situation we have at the moment. Let me give you other news, because we had like you just saw, Trippier might be leaving Atletico Madrid according to the news that were released today. Let me explain where he'll be going. So let me show you. I want you to see the thing. So that's what I'm setting right now at the moment. So yes, let me go. So they are saying this: Aston Villa FC want to sign Atletico Madrid and England fullback Kieran Trippier this summer. So Kieran Trippier, I think he's only in his second year? I think his second year or something with the PSG. He joined them from Tottenham. He left Tottenham, going to Atletico Madrid, and he has been an amazing player that side. So I'm really confused what is leading and why is he thinking of leaving Atletico Madrid. But maybe there might be some situations that are happening in the background. We will never know until it's revealed. But that's the situation we have. Trippier might be leaving PSG to go join Aston Villa this season, the 2020-2021 season. So we'll keep you updated on anything that changes or any latest any latest that we have in the story. But that's the situation we have around. And again, the Sancho issue is back. Let me read what they're saying today with the Sancho issue. Manchester United are set to walk away from the deal for the 20-year-old English forward Jadon Sancho, with Ed Woodward considering the Borussia Dortmund side to be too expensive. Why are you saying this now? Because we knew that you were going to say he was too expensive. Why weren't you not saying it? Why were you hiding the information, Ed Woodward? This is one thing I don't understand with Manchester United. They give hope to their fans. They keep on one transfer, keep for such a long time on one transfer. Then from nowhere, they just tell you that they feel like it's too expensive. So they think, moving on. This has to change. There need to be a better way of communicating with the players, with these people, so that they give the people that they want. And I feel like they are letting Ole Gunnar Solskjaer down, because after Manchester United that was on number 8 with the little but average players, and the signing of Bruno Fernandes was able to actually help them to finish number 3 in the Premier League 2019-2020 season. So by doing that, and he was able to finish at the semi-final of the the Europa Carabao Cup and also FA Cup. So I know they didn't achieve anything, they didn't get any silverware, but they did play to their full best to be where they are. And the Manchester United board are actually not doing enough to actually back this manager to actually have a good season in the Premier League. So I feel like they've already lost on Sancho because he was expensive, but they need to buy other players, because as we speak at the moment, I don't think there's any player who has been signed by Manchester United since the transfer of this season opened. So they need to do something to actually help this club so that they achieve whatever they want to achieve. But that's the situation we have at the moment. Let me read this new information. Jordan Hill is on the verge of completing a move to Norwich City from West Ham on a €5 million contract. So Norwich City were relegated last season, and it seems like they are signing one player from West Ham. I think he hasn't been getting game time, so it's almost about to happen. As you can see that it's almost completing, so we'll wait and see what happens. Good luck to them with Norwich. Remember, they were relegated and they'll be going to Norwich. So before we move to the next story, guys, I would like you guys to do us a favor. Please click the like button, click the subscribe button, and share this page and share this video to each and everyone who will be watching, anyone on your list on social media or wherever you are, so that we get more things. It helps the page a lot, guys, so please do that. And also visit on the group that I told you, it's Africa Football Connect group that is there on Facebook. Check it out. I know that people are joining. I think we have around 25 people now who are there, so keep joining, guys, keep joining, so that we become more and we can actually start talking football. We're hearing whatever, because from that group, that's when we'll be talking people who will be going to live chat with them, so that we can actually talk about whatever you be feeling in the Premier League season that is about to come. So do that right now, so that we prepare before the Premier League season starts. But that's the situation we have at the moment. I hope, guys, you click subscribe and you also follow, so that we prepare for what is about to come. So let's continue with the transfers. So we are going back to that story we were talking about, the Thiago story. Remember, I was telling you that Thiago at Alcantara, I think that's the name. I'm having problems with pronouncing that, guys. Help me, let me get to know this guy, because if he goes to Liverpool, I have to learn it. I have no stop. It's the same situation when Constantina Timuka, yeah, Constantina Timuka. You see, I'm actually good now with Constance Timuka. The unlike Thiago, I need to get that name sorted before everything happens. So Arsenal reportedly made an inquiry to Bayern Munich over midfielder Thiago Alcantara, who is also a target of Liverpool. The 29-year-old is entering the final year of his contract with the Bundesliga champion. Bayern Munich are said to be keen to offload the Spaniard in order to cash him now, rather than let him leave on a free transfer next summer. Thiago is related to sign a new contract with the German side, so this look more likely that he will move ahead of 2020-21 season. Liverpool are the team who have shown most interest, but are thought to be reluctant to pay the 23 million asking price. £23 million asking price by the Bayern Munich. Daily Mail report that Arsenal have entered the race to sign and made an inquiry to Bayern Munich. The Gunners would also want to negotiate a low fee due for targeted budget, while players like Lucas Torreira, Mohamed Inle would need to leave. That is not really important. So let me talk about the Thiago before I go anywhere. So what was believed, guys, few minutes ago, what I heard was this, that Thiago, Bayern Munich and the Liverpool will be meeting in the next coming they'll be meeting in the next coming minutes. Not minutes as such, in the next coming days of the week, to actually finalize this deal, because it is believed that Liverpool and the player have already finalized their deal, that the player is coming their side, and they've already agreed on the money that he'll be paying. I think only what is left are the medicals at the Messi side. Remember, what was holding the whole thing from moving on was because of the Champions League, but the Champions League was completed yesterday, and the player did manage to achieve his silverware, which he was amazing, by the way. He destroyed the midfielder of PSG yesterday when he was playing in the mid. So that's what is happening right now. So they're saying that they're actually on the verge of signing this player, and there are talks that are happening at the moment, and they're saying that it will actually start so that they finalize the situation. And Liverpool, with the players like Gini Wijnaldum looking to leave and Adam Lallana already left, this would be actually a good signing for them. And also to Arsenal, who are trying to create a good player. This player, imagine him playing with people like Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane in Liverpool, or playing with players like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Nicolas Pepe. It would be just a dream. But the hopes right now, the situation at the moment, what is believed is that Liverpool are the main target to get the player. I know there have been rumors about Liverpool saying that there will be a problem in the dressing room and stuff like that. All those things are just rumors from people, and they're not really affecting anything to concerning this deal. So in this situation, what waits right now to see is that what is going to happen in the next coming week. I believe Liverpool will be able to complete all these things next week, because it was actually believed that the player has already bought a house in the Merseyside or at Liverpool. So right now at the moment, the favorite side and the clubs that are actually at 90% to sign this player, it's Liverpool, if they're able to sort up with their issues with the Bayern Munich. Unlike Arsenal and Manchester City, they've just entered the race. They are interested in the player, but there's no anything that has been proven that something is happening. So only Liverpool are the club that can actually get this player. So as we are explaining on this situation, we will have to wait and see what happens to Liverpool, because they're the only ones who can actually get this player. So we'll see what happens, guys, and we'll keep you updated on whatever that is happening and any changes on the information. But at the moment, as we stand, Thiago and Liverpool, it seems like it's the match. It's exactly the thing that is going to happen, rather than Thiago to Arsenal or Thiago to Manchester City. But we'll keep you updated on whatever that happens, and we'll tell you what will happen next. I remember there were clubs like PSG were also linked with the transfer of the midfielder, but it doesn't seem like it's happening, because all that the midfielder wants right now, he wants to go to England, and his preferred club, it's Liverpool. He wants to go play under Jurgen Klopp. So we have to see that the Jurgen Klopp and the board can sort this out and get this to the line, because if Liverpool sign that player, I am 100% sure that next season we'll be campaigning also to win the Premier League. That will be an assurance to me as a Liverpool supporter. And also Manchester City, if they get him, it means that they'll be campaigning also even to go win the Champions League, because he's really good in the middle. Imagine De Bruyne and him combined. It's just crazy. It's just unheard of, which I'm praying that it doesn't happen, but we have to wait and see what happens. But that's the situation we have at hand. I'm giving you right now, this was actually reported in one of the football networks that I saw yesterday after the Champions League, that it was reported that Liverpool are actually the worthy club that can be getting the player. The same like the Thiago Silva and Chelsea. It's actually the same that is happening with Thiago, the Bayern Munich men and Liverpool. So we'll have to wait and see that if Klopp and his board are able to get this over to the corner, because we want this to be sorted and we want the player in our club next season. So that's the information that I have at the moment for you guys, and I've actually explained all to the fully thing. And also that players like Lovren left, it means his dream jersey, his number one jersey, the jersey 6, it's there in the Liverpool club waiting for him to come and take it. So I just hope something happens. Let me hear what you think of the Liverpool supporters. Put it down there on the comments below. Do you think that Thiago and Liverpool will happen, or what do you think? But right now I'm sure that it will happen, because even the player yesterday, he sent a sign when he was celebrating in the Champions League. He held the Champions League cup, then he did the shuffle that Hernandez does whenever he's left in the club. Then he turned around and he left the club, giving a sign to the Liverpool fans and also to the Liverpool management team that I am coming home. So it's almost like the Ox-Chamberlain situation. That Ox-Chamberlain was like, no matter what you say, Liverpool is the dream club that I'm going, and that's what is said to be happening with Thiago. And also, if we're talking about Ox, remember he picked up a knock, and he won't be available in the first week of the Premier League. So we need players like Thiago to come and help out. And we are not yet sure about Gini Wijnaldum, but it seems like it's moving on the side of Barcelona winning. So we need him at Liverpool, and I'm explaining so much on this situation because I want it to happen. So we have to wait and see what happens. I just received a notification that somebody's put something on the Africa Football Connect group. So guys, you can check it out. Like I'm telling you, Africa Football Connect group is actually active. So please go check it out. You'll actually be surprised with things that we're talking about there. We'll be showing you some of the things if it is worthy to be shown as we are answering questions and stuff like that. But at the moment, go on Facebook, type Africa Football Connect group, it will appear, then you just join, then everything will be sorted, then you start sharing whatever you think can happen in the football match. We will actually be talking to you and giving you as good information. As I'm talking right now, let me check what the player is saying, what the guy who just sent something on the group is saying. So you should check it out, guys. Like I'm saying, Africa Football Connect will be actually active, and we want to hear what you say. Let me hear what he said. Welcome to the Blues. So he's actually celebrating that Thiago Silva and Arsenal, Thiago Silva and Chelsea are actually reaching to a point of actually going to the Chelsea side. So he's saying that welcome to the Blues and they deserve that. So this is interesting, guys. Like I'm saying, this is an active group. Go check it out and join. It will actually help you guys and everything that will be happening on the next stage of this group as you are waiting to enter in the 2020-2021 season. So let me move on to the next story as we have a lot of things to cover today. Let me see what we'll be talking about now. Let me set something here. Okay, so it's believed that Arsenal, let me go to the Arsenal. So 21 hours ago, Gabriel McGee's will not get his desired number 4 shirt when he arrives at Arsenal. The number has already been taken by William Saliba, who is set to be debuting a campaign at the Emirates. The Gunners have completed the 27 million pound deal for the Lille defender Gabriel, in which he will be announced by Arsenal next week. So why do we have to wait next week when it's just, or maybe they mean this week? So we have to wait and see what happens, guys. But that's the situation we have at the moment. Let me see if there's any information to talk about as well. I want to see. Okay. So Mikel Arteta, he has a big rebuilding job to do in his hands, and the Emirates, that is really not important. The Gunners, they finished 43 points away from Liverpool. Yes, we remember that. They are expected to do a lot of plenty business this summer. So yes, that we had. So that's the information we have right now, guys. The other information we have to actually confirm it first before we give you any information, but that's what we are having. But let me check out, there's other information that I want to cover before we go anywhere. Where is it? Not this one. So former striker hopes that Nike factor brings dream signing of Kylian Mbappe to Liverpool. The former striker hopes that Nike are able to bring Kylian Mbappe to Liverpool. Chelsea are closing in on finalizing 1-year deal with Thiago Silva. Herrera, I'm proud of you guys. Also the one that we were on the bench helping out from outside, and everyone who took part on this beautiful club, including our supporters. We did everything to bring the Champions League trophy to Paris, but football was cruel with us. Okay, I won't say anything. The two-legged format is... Let me see. This is really not important to us to be talking about. Thiago Silva celebrating with the Champions League. So, and also the point that we're talking about, this guy going this side, and there was WWE. Let me see. Intensity and identity, but so it brings the problem. Solution is world football. Okay, what is this about? Yes, the Sanchez situation, we did talk about it. What is Twitter holding for us? Let me see what is trending under Liverpool. What are the top trending under Liverpool? Carragher jokes he will put his house on Thiago's joining Liverpool. Wow, that is just too much. So Carragher is saying that he will actually put his own house on sale, or actually bet with his house that Thiago is joining Liverpool. So you see, that's the situation we have here. We need Thiago at home. Former Bayern Munich and Liverpool midfielder thinks that Thiago deal will get done soon with Liverpool. Like I'm talking about, it's believed that the decision and everything will be reached sooner than we expected. So tomorrow Liverpool, there's a game, guys. If I will be able to see it live, I might actually go. There's Felipe Coutinho, left Liverpool and won 2 La Ligas, 2 titles of Copa del Rey, and now he has taken the Champions League. So he has achieved as much as all the Liverpool people have done. Congratulations to the player. Well deserved. This is just amazing. I like that everyone are not crying in the situation. Everyone are getting what they will deserve, and it's also good to talk about as well. Liverpool and Manchester City express their interest in Wolves star Adama Traore. Well, I can tell you that the Liverpool and Adama Traore situation could be a no-go, unlike the Liverpool and Thiago. I feel like that is still a little bit as far from happening than the Thiago situation. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. But that's the situation we are hearing right now, and we are just keeping you updated with whatever that is happening here, guys. What else do we have anything to talk about? Yes, they're showing Europa celebration. Remember, Sevilla won the Europa, guys. And Lotto Company could be hit to be with a ban from touchline after it was confirmed that he doesn't hold the necessary coaching pages. Oh, so it means that he has to go through a lot so that he actually becomes a manager. Liverpool handed a major boost for signing of 30 million rated VVD partner. Who's this? Let me click this. I want to read what they're talking about. I want to see who they're talking about. Let me go back to that information. Havertz, who played for both Bayern Munich and Liverpool during his career, is confident that Thiago will end up playing for both teams as well. The German Champions League winner in 2005, of course, he was speaking after Thiago helped him mastering Bayern's victory in the competition over PSG last night. So this is what happened. But in the last minute, he pulled out and he said he might want to do something else. I'm very surprised if he turns down a contract for Bayern Munich. But if he hasn't got anything else, I'm sure he got an offer from Liverpool. Now it's probably about the transfer fee now. Hamas told Transfer Talk Sports. I have got something to say yesterday. I never felt his defensive or yesterday the way he put things together. He's brilliant footballer as well. As we know, so I think he can differ and with the compared whatever he's talking about. But like what he's saying, the news that we want to hear might be going to where? To Liverpool. That's all that I want to hear about Thiago, guys. That's all that I want to hear. Nothing else, nothing more but Thiago going to Liverpool. Tell me what you think. Put it down in the comments below. I want to hear what you think. Liverpool handed a major boost in pursuit of a £30 million rated VVD defense Virgil van Dijk partner. Let me see who the player is. Liverpool have received a boost in their bid to enhance their central defense option this summer after Leeds United turned their attention away from Ben White. The Reds have been linked with the move for a highly rated Brighton defender White alongside Leeds. They were the centre half spent 2020 or where he spent on loan. So it seems like the Ben White situation refused to go away, but that's the information that we have. Marcel Brainley promoted are keen to bring Ben White also White to enroll on a permanent deal on their first season back in the top flight. So we're talking about Leeds here. However, Leeds have had a third bid of 25 million turned down, with the Brighton reportedly slipping on an obstacles of 50 price tag on the 22-year-old. According to Atlanta View, following their third failed bid, Leeds have consented the fate and turned down their attention. They've turned their attention elsewhere. But so it's insisting on targeting for being centre back Ben coach and is prepared to pay 20 million to bring the Yorkers. So that's the information we have at the moment, guys. I don't think we have anything else to cover despite that, but we'll keep you updated with anything that improve on the transfer news. But like I told you and like I've been saying, the best place where Thiago playing next season is none other than Liverpool. He is going to Liverpool no matter what. You better believe me, or you'll be wasting your time. So that's the situation we have around. So this has been Sam, guys, talking on football transfer, trying to give you where the Thiagos are going. The Thiago Silva going to Chelsea, and the Thiagos going to Liverpool or Arsenal. But my main bet is Liverpool, because I'm a Liverpool fan and I want him at Liverpool. And also we talked about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer being disappointed by their board not getting the transfer he needs, so that he can be able to prepare for 2020-2021, so that he can be able to challenge for at least a trophy in the Manchester United. But we have to see what happens. But that's the situation we have at the moment, and we'll keep you updated later. I think I'll do another show later around 9 o'clock, so expect for that, where I'll be covering other transfer news and giving you any letters that would have changed during the day. So thank you very much for watching. This has been Sam giving you all the transfer updates going on, and please don't forget to go click like or going to join our group on Facebook, which is Africa Football Connect, and also clicking like, sharing this video, and subscribing to more, because we are going to be doing this almost each and every time where we can do. So thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you on another video. This has been Sam, your host, and this has been Africa Football Connect. So goodbye.